Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter addition and subtraction. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is add and subtract whole numbers up to billions. Okay, so we're going to add, right? So, okay, so we're going to start adding. So, whenever we're going to start adding, we can start with a little rightmost digit. The rightmost digit is at the ones position. So you need to do 3 plus 0. 3 plus 0 is 3. Then you need to add the tens digit, then hundreds, then thousands, and 10,000 like this. 5 plus 4 makes 9. 8 plus 0 makes 8. 7 plus 2 makes 9. 4 plus 0 makes 4. And 6 it is. That is 649,893. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Add 602,043 plus 47,050. So start adding from the ones digit. 3 plus 0 makes 3. 4, 5 plus 4 makes 9. 8 plus 0 makes 8. 7 plus 2 makes 9. 4 plus 0 makes 4 and 6 it is. That is 649,893. Option number 1 is the correct option. 63,787 minus 1,241. So we have to subtract. 7 take away 1 is 6. 8 take away 4 is 4. 7 take away 2 is 5. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 6 it is. So the correct option is 62,400, 62,546. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 62,546. 33,491 minus 7,409,945. So we need to subtract. We cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. We cannot subtract one out of five, right? Because we cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. So we need to borrow one. Here we have 8 and the borrow makes it 11. 11 take away 5 is 6. 8 take away 4 is 4. We cannot subtract 4 out of 9. We have 2 here and borrow makes it 14. 14 take away 9 is 5. So we need to borrow 1. 12 it is. 12 take away 7 is 5 and 2. That is 25,546. That is 25,546. Option number 1 is the correct option. Add 45,623 plus 9,923. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. 6 plus 9 is 15. 5 1 carry 9 and 1 10 and 5 15. 4 plus 1 makes 5. That is 55,555. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is I know class today. Is there anything special today? The next lesson is I subtract whole numbers, word problems. The regular price of our desk is $815. This week it is on sale for $481 off. What is the sale price of the desk? So the original price is 115 and the off is 481. Let's just subtract. 5 take away 1 is 4. We need to borrow 1. 11 take away 8 is 3. And 7 take away 4 is 3. So that is $334. Let's just start with the test question. The regular price of a test case is $815. This week it is on sale for $481 off. What is the sale price of the desk? So that is $334. Option number 2 is the correct option. Pablo went shopping for a Mother's Day present. In a jewelry store, he bought a beaded necklace for $564 and a matching bracelet for $801. How much did the jewelry cost? So you need to calculate the total price. You need to add 560, 810 plus 564 it is. 4 plus 0 is 4, 6 plus 1 is 7, and 8 plus 5 is 13. So that is 1374. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1374. A scouting troop is selling popcorn outside the drugstore today. A bag of deluxe caramel corn cost $15.13. A regular bag with butter is $11.64. How much more is the caramel corn? So caramel corn is more than um, peanut butter. So 15.13 take away 11.64. So let's just subtract. So we need to borrow 1. 13 take away 4 is 9. We cannot subtract 0 out of 1. We need to borrow 1. 10 take away 6 is 4. 4 take away 1 is 3 and 1. 13 point. Oh, sorry. 1 take away 1 is 0. $3.49. Option number 2 is the correct option. Duncan wants shopping at the mall. Where he spent $14.15 on a plaid scarf and $15.80 on a red hat. How much did Duncan spend in all? You need to add. That is 29.95. At an antique show, Christopher bought a dresser for 1,667 and a table for 3,764. How much did Christopher spend in all? you need to add. That is 7 plus 4 is 11. 6 plus 6 is 12 and 1 13. 7 and 6 $5,431 it is. Okay, you can complete by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is add money amounts. So money amounts is exactly the same as numbers. We can like we add numbers same way we add the money amounts. So start adding from the ones digit. 4 plus 2 makes 6, 5 plus 3 makes 8, 3 plus 4 makes 7, and 5 plus 2 makes 7. That is 77.86. Let's just start with the test questions. 4 plus 2 makes 6, 5 plus 3 makes 8, 7, 7. That is $77.86. Option number 1 is the correct option. Add 924 plus 402. 4 plus 2 is 6, 2 plus 0 is 2, 9 plus 4 is 13. That is 1326. Option number 1 is the correct option. Subtract 26.89 minus 12.82. That is 16.82. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 47.22. Option number 1 is the correct option. $701 minus 591. One minus 1 is 0. 10 minus 9 is 1, and $110 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. 4.15 minus 7.05. 5 minus 5 is 0, 1 minus 0 is. We need to add, not subtract. 11.20 it is. $4,741 plus 1,107. Option number 2 is the correct option. $265 minus 209. 15 take away 9 is 6. 56. Option number 1 is the correct option. $8,666 minus that is 2,351. $99.56 minus, that is 37.58. Option number 1 is the correct option. 6.64 minus 6.12. That is 0.52. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 5 math. Chapter we are working on is addition and subtraction. The lessons we have covered today are add and subtract whole numbers up to billions, add and subtract whole numbers, word problems, add and subtract money amounts. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So if you have any questions, please write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have.